Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Before I proceed with my ministerial statement, I join the Honorable Prime Minister to pay tribute to a true son of Fiji and the Pacific, Mr. George Fiji Wekoso. His sudden passing is a great loss to our nation and region. George, born into the chiefly family of the Toranimbati of Mburetu in Tailevu, was a cultural ambassador who proudly represented Fiji and the Pacifica on the global stage through his music. I had the honor of meeting him late last year as he planned his homecoming concert, a powerful celebration of our identity. His 2024 homecoming concert was one of the largest musical events our nation has ever hosted. It attracted thousands of fans from across the Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, Samoa, Vanuatu, and beyond, and played a pivotal role in helping Fiji achieve its tourism visa arrivals targets. The event was a national moment of pride and demonstrated our capacity to host world-class gatherings. George, known as the King of Island Reggae, leaves behind a lasting legacy. On a personal note, I've known him since his youth, and our families share a special bond. I extend my heartfelt condolences to his loved ones, the Vanua, Uraturanga, Toranimbati, and his countless fans. May his memory live on, and may his music continue to inspire. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Prime Minister, Leader of the Opposition, and fellow members of the August House, I wish to speak today on the incident, the disaster that occurred in India about 2 months ago. Mr. Speaker, sir, air travel binds our nation to the wider world. It connects families, drives commerce, and supports the vital exchange of people and ideas. The safety of our skies is not merely a technical concern. It is a matter of public trust and international cooperation. It is in the spirit that I rise today to reflect on a tragedy that occurred far from our shores, yet resonates deeply with us all. I thank you for this opportunity to address the August House regarding the tragic crash of Air India flight A1171 on the 12th of June this year. We extend our deepest sympathies to all those affected and reaffirm this coalition government's unwavering commitment to aviation safety and to maintaining public confidence in the skies that connect our islands and our people to the world. As Minister responsible for civil aviation, it is my solemn duty to assure the traveling public of Fiji that our skies remain safe, that the systems, protocols, and vigilance entrusted to us are robust and continually improving, and that we are responding to global aviation incidents not with distance, but with diligence, learning, adapting, and implementing wherever necessary. Mr. Speaker, on the morning of June 12, 2025, Air India flight A1171, a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, departed from Ahmedabad en route to London Gatwick. Barely 30 seconds after liftoff, the aircraft crashed into a college hostel nestled within a densely populated residential neighborhood. The incident claimed the lives of 241 out of 242 people on board and 19 individuals on the ground, amounting to 260 fatalities in total. Only one passenger survived. The world watched in grief as India mourned and as investigators began to unravel the chain of events that led to such a catastrophic loss. Preliminary findings by India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, or AAIB, indicate a deeply troubling anomaly in that both engine fuel cutoff switches moved from the run and to the cutoff, within 1 second of each other, shortly after takeoff, causing dual engine power loss. The cockpit voice recorder revealed a moment of confusion. One pilot questioned the other about the fuel cutoff switches. The other denied initiating any such action. A mayday call followed, but the aircraft could not regain power. Its fate, tragically, was sealed in moments. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Indian aviation authorities have acted with urgency and transparency. From 15 June, the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, DGCA, mandated enhanced technical inspection across all India, 787 and 787-8 and -9 aircraft. Particular attention is being paid to the fuel system, engine controls, and the full authority digital engine control of FADEC system. Investigations are ongoing. No evidence of a mechanical fault has been detected. The focus remains squarely on the uncommanded activation of the engine full cutoff switches, whether by human error, procedural oversight, or otherwise. India's AIB is collaborating closely with Boeing, the manufacturer, General Electric Aerospace, the engine manufacturer, and the U.S. National Transportation Board, NTSB, in accordance with ICAO Annex 13 protocols, which covers investigations in aviation. The transparency and commitment to international cooperation must be commended. Mr. Speaker, what does this mean for Fiji? One might ask, why should a tragedy so far from our shores command the attention of our parliaments? The answer lies in the universal nature of aviation. The safety protocols of one nation have ripple effects on the global system. Every accident, no matter where it occurs, becomes a lesson and a warning to all others. Mr. Speaker, we are reminded of the global implications of aviation failures, but the tragic crashes of two Boeing 737 MAX 8s, which was the Lion Air Flight JT610 in Indonesia in 2018, and Ethiopian Airlines Flight ET302 in 2019. Both accidents, which claimed a combined 346 lives, were caused by a malfunction in the aircraft's MCAS system, which repeatedly forced the aircraft's nose down due to faulty sensor data, despite pilots' attempts to regain control. MCAS, Honorable Speaker, is the maneuvering characteristics augmentation system of the aircraft. These incidents led to the worldwide grounding of the 737 MAX fleet and triggered sweeping changes in pilot training, system design, and regulatory oversight. Like the recent Air India tragedy, they show how automation, when misunderstood or improperly managed, can have devastating consequences. And they remind us that travel in aviation is built not only on advanced technology, but on transparency, training, and decisive regulation. In Fiji, our skies are our highways. Tourism is the lifeblood of our economy. Our regional connectivity, our ability to send children for further studies overseas, medical repatriation, and trade, coupled with domestic and international travel, depends on the integrity of our air transport systems. We therefore cannot afford to be complacent. This is why the coalition government, through the Ministry of Tourism and Civil Aviation, and with the expert oversight of the Civil Aviation Authority of Fiji, or CAF, has taken immediate steps in light of these incidents. Following the preliminary findings of the Air India investigation, CAF initiated a targeted safety audit of all Fiji-registered aircraft with comparable systems to the Boeing 787. We have complex aircraft also here, Honorable Speaker. That is the Boeing 737 MAX 8, the Airbus A330, and the Airbus A350, all operating out of Fiji through a national airline. These audits focus on inspection and validation of engine fuel cutoff switch mechanisms, FADEC systems, emergency engine shutdown and restart protocols, and the black box recording and data retrieval capabilities. As a regulatory body, CAF is aligning these audits with best practices standards set out by ICAO and regional safety oversight groups. Where necessary, additional directives will be issued. In parallel, Mr. Speaker, Fiji is also taking proactive steps to review regulations governing the investigation of aviation accidents. This includes the development of an independent, spontaneous, robust, and effective investigation systems and processes that align fully with ICAO required standards and international best practices. These improvements are aimed at ensuring our systems are not only compliant, but capable of responding more quickly and effectively in the future. Honourable members, let me be clear. While Fiji has not recorded any incidents of that kind, as in Ahmedabad, we will not wait for one to happen before acting. Mr. Speaker, sir, aviation safety is not just about hardware. It is equally about human factors. The Air India tragedy exposed a breakdown in cockpit coordination. The cockpit voice recordings reveal confusion, lack of awareness, and a missed opportunity for corrective intervention. CAF has identified surveillance of operating training programs with a renewed focus on crew resource management, or known as CRM. This involves enhancing pilot mutual awareness, improving challenge and end response protocols during critical flight phases, and refreshing standard operating procedures during takeoff, climb, and emergency scenarios. All licensed aircraft operators in Fiji have been instructed to submit updated CRM training plans for validation. Yes, honourable members, pilot training is being enhanced, and this is being matched by regulatory scrutiny to ensure compliance and competence at all levels. Mr. Speaker, so let me add that the Indian AAIB is expected to release its final report over the next couple of months. Fiji, through CAF, is already positioning itself to assess and integrate any relevant findings and safety recommendations into our aviation network. We are also engaging with the ICAO and the regional partners, particularly those in the Pacific Aviation Safety Office, to ensure alignment on any regulatory or procedural updates that may emerge from the investigation. This includes consideration of new or revised regulations should systemic vulnerabilities be confirmed. As a government, we are committed to continuous improvements. Every lesson learned elsewhere becomes a lesson applied at home. Mr. Speaker, I'm mindful of the anxieties that such a tragedy can evoke, particularly among our own people who rely on air travel. Let me offer direct assurance to every Fijian passenger, every airline worker, every family member who sees a loved one off at the airport. The skies over Fiji remain safe. And they are safe because we as a government refuse to take chances. They are safe because the coalition government believes in accountability, vigilance, and proactive regulation. They are safe because the Ministry of Tourism and Civilization, in close collaboration with CAF, continues to hold Fiji's aviation industry to the highest international standards. We do not wait for the storm. We read the weather, prepare, and protect. In closing, Mr. Speaker, strategy often brings clarity. The case of India flight A1171 is a reminder that aviation safety must never be taken for granted. It is a system built not only on technology, but on trust, discipline, and diligence. But we also renew our resolve to act, to learn, and to safeguard the lives entrusted to us, to our skies. Let this Parliament be assured that under the leadership of the coalition government, Fiji aviation safety standard will not only be upheld, it will be strengthened. We will remain alert, we will remain accountable, and above all, we will remain committed to the safety and well-being of every Fijian who looks to the skies, whether for business, for family, or for hope. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.